Hi, it's Liana with A Serendipitous Life. So this morning I'm creating raised beds out of galvanized steel water troughs. People use these things to make all kinds of things. I've even seen people make hot tubs and swimming pools out of them. But I'm going to be doing some raised beds today. They're going to be added to the raised beds that I have existing, that I've been working on, that I've been showing you in the last couple of videos. These are going to go alongside. So I'll kind of show you what I'm talking about here. This is where it'll be going. I'm drilling holes in them to allow for drainage, and I'm also going to put rocks underneath them to also help with drainage as well as inside. You'll see here, this one Allison started for me and I finished this morning. It's not easy drilling these holes in, I'm going to admit to you. We bought a special bit from the Home Depot for drilling in, so I'll show you that now. Safety first. I should be wearing gloves. I can't find my gloves. I'm not going to be touching the area where the metal is going to be going. I am putting on my sunglasses for safety, and I have a hat on, so that's going to help protect any of the metal to going into my face. So now I'm going to show you what I'm doing. I'm simply going to be putting these holes in. You'll see I put a few in already down here at the end, and they just kind of go in like so. It'll be loud for a moment. Key is to stabilize your drill as you're going. Hold it tightly or else it'll get away from you and twist your wrist, and that hurts pretty bad. So I'm going to go ahead and fill these with holes, and I will bring it back to show you in a moment. Got all the holes drilled in, but a couple things I want to emphasize to you for safety. Number one, you see all these little metal shaving bits? They go everywhere. Please don't do as I did. Please wear gloves. I did not cut myself thus far, knock on wood, but it could happen. Also, those same shavings will go all over your clothes. So it's probably a good idea to go ahead and wear an apron of some sort just to protect your clothing so you're not carrying these metal shavings into your home. Third, please brace this thing with both hands, because if you're using one hand, there's a lot of power that's going behind this drill. As you can see, it is now blunt at the end. It once had a point. It will twist your hand around, and it does hurt. I've done it a couple of times, and thankfully I just kind of let it go so that I didn't hurt myself. But if you're holding that too tightly with one hand, you are going to twist your wrist. So just a couple of safety precautions. Please be careful. I got a good bit of holes in here. I think we should be good for drainage. There'll be rocks underneath as well as rocks inside. I'm also going to fill it with sticks and wood scraps from around the yard to kind of fill it up a good majority of the way. So you'll see here, I put a layer of contractor paper down, just as a little bit of weed barrier. It's not going to do much. And then I put a layer of rocks, and then it's on top. And I tried to make sure it was as level as possible. You'll see over here, did the same thing. Got it level. And I've started layering it with old wood and branches, just to kind of give it a little bit of depth there, so we're not trying to fill it all with dirt. Eventually that wood will become dirt, but it's going to take a while. So that's just kind of filling it up, and I'm just picking up branches around the yard, something I needed to do anyway. So I got these all full, and I went ahead and I put some dirt around them with rocks, and I'm going to put some perennial plants in that area, herbs and flowers and things like that. So we've got the one and the two. I want Allison to put these together for me, but she's been so busy with work that I went ahead and took care of it. So I assembled these yesterday, and I filled them with cardboard. Now I'm going to fill them up with dirt and compost. So I basically got this area done now, as you can see. The only thing I have left to plant is I'm going to do a lot of onions in one bed, and a lot of beets and rutabagas and radishes in the other bed. And so that's it. I put a layer of contractor's paper down, then a layer of weed block, and then I just did some hay because I had hay around and I was just trying to save money and not spend a bunch of money on some other form of walking material. Eventually I'd like to put some wood chips or something down. I think it looks pretty good. I'm excited about it. Stay tuned for another video of Elliot and I planting this area. Please hit like and subscribe, and God bless our mess.